When you launch the program, a welcome window will open, where you can either create a project or create a scene to work in. But first, I would recommend that you check the box. Right here, check the box to always show this window when the program starts, and also check the box for project autosave. And set it to 5 minutes or 10 minutes. It's not as upsetting to lose your work that way. Losing 5 to 10 minutes of your work isn't as bad as losing the entire project. Since this is a program, it can crash. The power can go out, or your computer could even catch fire. By checking this box, we're protecting ourselves from these kinds of accidents. For now, we won't go into the settings any further. You can close your projects and go to the File tab. Then go to Shortcut Configuration. Here, we need to clear all the hotkeys. Click OK. And then immediately reload them. The hotkeys from OpenToonz. The hotkeys have been loading. Close this window. And close this window as well. Then restart the program. The program is restarted. Why did we do this? Some of my students had issues with the hotkeys. They didn't always work correctly. Now we can move on directly to creating our project. But since we're going to be learning right now, let's play around in the sandbox. And let's leave the project name as Sandbox. Let's create a new scene. Let's name it something. It doesn't matter what. Here it shows where our scene will be saved. Leave everything here as default. Camera size. Camera size. Choose the one you like best. But I would recommend choosing a size of 720 pixels for those of you with weaker computers. For those of you with more powerful computers, you can choose 1080. Next, set the size in pixels and set the frame rate. We'll talk about it in more detail a bit later, and then click Create Scene. The program is ready to work. Now that we've launched it and set it up pretty quickly, let's draw something. You can draw with a mouse, but I highly recommend getting a graphics tablet. From here on, almost all the lessons and tutorials I'll be doing will be on a graphics tablet. Right in front of you is the canvas where we'll be drawing our animation. On the left, you can see the toolbar. This is also where our palette is, where we can change colors. On the right side, we have what's called the X sheet. The X sheet is basically the same as a timeline. We can even switch it if we click this button. Many people will find it more familiar to use this timeline. So we have the first frame, the second frame, the third, fourth, fifth, and so on. I'll switch back to the X sheet because that's what I'm most comfortable with. How do you draw animation in OpenToonz? It's actually pretty simple. You select the brush, choose its size. We'll talk about the parameters of each tool separately later on. And draw some kind of ball. Next, select the second frame and draw the ball somewhere else. Select the third frame and draw the ball in another spot. I have drawn 3 balls now, but I'm not quite sure where I need to draw the 4th ball. We can turn on onion skinning. Onion skin. To the left of our frames, there's a multicolored ball, red and green. And if you move your cursor just above this ball, you'll notice a small yellow light turns on. And if you click it, you'll see your previous frame from the one selected. So right now we have the second frame selected. And in red here, our first frame is highlighted. So we're basically looking one step back. If we need to see the frame that comes after our current frame, we turn on onion skin. On the other side, Click it. The green frame. That's the third frame, which will come next for us. And now we can directly continue drawing our balls, giving them some kind of trajectory. Quick frame switching is possible thanks to the keyboard keys. If you're using the timeline, you'll use the left or right arrows. If you're using the X sheet, it's the up and down arrows. So let's keep drawing the ball further. And let's say it keeps flying around. Let's have it fly toward us suddenly. Pause for a bit. And twitch a little somehow. And then suddenly start shrieking. Let's stretch it out somehow. And bring it back roughly to the same spot where it started. To properly play the animation we've carefully drawn, we need to press the play button. Here it is, clearly visible, so let's simply click it. And our ball starts flying. To loop our animation, click this button, the loop button. Done! Our ball is flying. To make it more visible, let's also color it in. Pause it now, then turn on our initial frame, carefully grab the color palette, add a color, and click the plus sign here. Our previous color is duplicated. Choose the color you need from the palette. And color in each frame. Here, our entire canvas got filled in.
Why?
Because when we tried to color our ball, we colored the whole canvas. Right here, in this spot. Our line isn't closed. So if we fill this area, the paint kind of leaks out of our ball and spreads all over the sheet of paper. Let's undo that. To undo an action, press Ctrl Z. Now let's fix our ball. Color it in completely and then fill it thoroughly. There's the same problem here. It happened again. We'll talk more about navigation and hotkeys in detail. We'll discuss that in the next lessons. All right. Let's edit this part. Now we'll color it in and fill the last two frames. That's it, done. Now, if we play our animation on loop, we'll see this result. Our ball is much easier to read now. And it plays back very smoothly. That's it for now. This lesson is finished. See you in the next lesson.